What's up, guys? My name is Josh and you're watching TMG Josh. What's up, guys? So I had an idea a couple of days ago when I was watching Linus Tech Tips Scrapyard Wars. Scrapyard Wars is where they have two teams and they go out into the town and try to, or not into the town, wherever they are, and try to find used parts. They have a really tiny budget and they try to build the best PCs they possibly can for gaming. And they pit them against each other and see who wins. So I thought, okay, here's a scenario. You're a budget gamer, you want to get into PC gaming, you don't have a lot of money, and you want everything to look cool. So you want to have an aesthetic value, you want to have a really good performance value, and you want to have a great experience in general, right? So I thought, what if you go out and you find a couple of cards from like 1 or 2 years ago, and you crossfire them or you put them in SLI? Is that going to be enough performance as one of the top tier cards today? So what I did, I started out, this is the card I started out with when I got into PC gaming and PC building. I got the R9 270X. This is the MSI Twin Frozer Edition from AMD. So recently I went out and I bought one for about 80 bucks. The other one is the XFX R9 270X. Both great cards, great bang for your buck. In 2014 it came out at about $200. Now I've been able to find it on Craigslist for about 80 bucks. So if you think about it, you buy two of these puppies here, and you get $160 spent. Now you're lucky to find a good bang for your buck card today for today's models that is under $200. What I did is I pitted it against my 970, my NVIDIA's GTX 970 from EVGA that I have. The results were interesting. Here's what I came up with. Now, I used the monitor behind me to do my tests. That monitor is a 1080p monitor. I figured if you're a budget gamer, say you start out with nothing, you have no computer, no monitor, no peripherals, no nothing. You're going to buy something cheap, but you want something HD. You're not going to go with like a 480 panel or something that's going to be terrible. You want a 16:9, you want something that's really good that you see everywhere. So you buy a 1080p monitor. Or a TV for that matter. So I thought, I tested all these at 1080p. I found that you get the same exact performance. Now, it might not scale up to once you get to 1440 and 4K because the 970 is going to react better because it's got better performance. But for 1080, for all your top titles, The Witcher 3, Fallout 4, The Division, all of them that are looking gorgeous right now, Rainbow Six Siege, you're going to get the same performance from the R9 270X in SLI than you are from a 970. Now that might be different for other cards. So say you get well, you can't SLI a 750 Ti, but say you get a GTX 760 or a 660 or 670 or something like that, it might be different. Also, the 7870 from AMD is also the same type of card. It's from 2013, but it's bang for your buck. You can probably find it for cheaper. One thing to note, if you do buy used, if you go with these, your lifespan might be shorter than buying a new card. On the other hand, you spent less money and you have more money to spend on the new card later on. But are you future-proofing? So that's where the real toss-up lies in this question. I thought it was cool because I was able to take cards that I have used, and I have like this weird personal attachment to this card because, like, you know, this was my first GPU. This is my first thing that got me into PC gaming. This is the first one that allowed me to actually PC game. And so I was like, hey, I found another use for it because I've got a better card in my computer now. And so this was really cool to figure out that, oh, on 1080p gaming, two of these cards here is as good as the one I have now, which is good news for those who are budget building. For those who are budget building, you want your system to look cool, right? You want to get that huge case with lots of fans and LEDs, and you want a window, and you want to show off everything inside. You don't want one card, right? Because you leave all that weird space and it's just awkward. So with this, you spend less, you get the same performance, your system looks cool, and you can be like, yeah, I'm BA, I got 2 cards, or 3 cards for your matter, whatever, however you find it. I think that was cool. And you're still playing with the same performance. Now with this new stuff coming out, I don't think you're going to be able to do VR technology. You're definitely not going to be, well, you're actually definitely not going to be able to do VR technology. Depending on the graphics cards, you're probably not going to be able to support the latest DirectX or Vulkan or whatever the program that it is that you run. So that might vary. Support for games is not going to last either. There's a lot of drawbacks, but at the same time, if you're looking to get something into, and you love Skyrim, you love all the old ones that still look good, it's going to work for these. Even the newer titles that still support all the old DirectXs and all that, like The Witcher 3, Fallout 4, The Division for that matter, Rainbow Six Siege, all the AAA titles that are really banging right now, it's going to work. That's what's awesome. So for all those out there that are budget gaming today, this is a great idea to think about. Go out, find a used part, you can get it, especially the 270, great budget card. You can find it for about 80 bucks. You can probably get it for cheaper depending on how you negotiate. But check it out, you can get it for cheaper. You get more cards, your system looks BA. Just in general, it's a good idea. But if you want a future proof, go with the newer cards. You're gonna have a longer lifespan, you have better warranty. Oh, that's another thing, warranty. You're not going to be able to have the warranty with these cards. Manufacturers aren't going to support it. And you can't really call up to the guy or whoever you bought it from and be like, hey, this card doesn't work. Maybe they'll be nice, but most of the time people won't refund you for it. So, but yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this small video. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing a little bit of research on it. I think it was cool. Let me know if you like this. Keep doing more stuff like this. And yeah, thanks for checking out. Have a good one.